2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's James in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point territory, Jokic grabs the miss.
Terrific closeout there. The challenge to 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And here's Harden for 3, trains the three-pointer.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
LeBron against Johnson. And the rejection by James. Harden outside, over Brown. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by LeBron. Harden's got his second basket of the night. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's James, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Clean look, under contest. Cam Johnson, it doesn't matter. This guy is lethal from distance.
Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside, Gordon takes the 3, and again Denver with the triple.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's James. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 1. They grab their own miss. Jokic, and the layup's good off the glass.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Carries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Harden's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Here's LeBron. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got his second basket.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Brown. Over Harden, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Harden, and then Allen slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is known for his rim protection. Jared Allen, exceptional defense.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Jokic. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Mitchell kicks to Harden. Over Murray. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Murray after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And it's Murray penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Offensive rebound. Here's Allen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Brown. Murray, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From deep, LeBron. Denver grabs the miss. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And they'll get another chance. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That's about intense focus from Donovan Mitchell. That defense was outstanding. He just is better offensively.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Murray against Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's James. He's got 6. The 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The Nuggets trail by 14. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Harden. Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Mitchell, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. They get the rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Goes up again, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups. Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
James, the pass to Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray looking around. Right through the D for the layup. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Mitchell against Murray. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Valanciunas. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here is Harden, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Just 4 to shoot for Murray. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. And Valanciunas kicks to Watson. Into the lane. On the money with the shot from the left block.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on the three-point shot.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Here's Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Out to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now here's Harden. He's got 18. Here's Wade. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jokic with it. Back to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Mitchell passes to Nance. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Brown. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Nance. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
How smoothly does Donovan Mitchell get into that jump shot? Boy, it is so pure.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now, here's Wade. Harden missing his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's James outside. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway finds Jokic. Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Jokic has got 6.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Hardaway passes to Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. And count it from 19 feet away. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decisions.
Nance. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Hardaway from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Jokic. Over Mitchell. And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Jokic.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Nance. Max Strus comes in for Dean Wade. And Ball subbed in for Mitchell. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. James looking it over. The kick out to Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
3 points.
James has got 5 assists in the game.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. No good on that one. Good D by Harden. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Jokic.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver? And now with the second half about to get on.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Running on the wings, they'll go with Brown and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 8. The 3. Traps in the tray. Murray's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
There's Garland. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Good season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Denver. Ball with the bucket.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers.
Looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Murray against Ball. From the line, count it, and the cap ball finds Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. James in the post. He's against Gordon. Cans it from downtown. Garland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. And It's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Garland, that's for 2. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 10. And it's Murray penetrating. Ball with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Kicks it out to Garland. And here's LeBron outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you guys.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Then for the Cavaliers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Max Strus. And it's James Harden in for LeBron.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. On the wing, Harden. Harden with the take. That one goes in. And that's now 20 points for James Harden.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Lets the 3 fly. Murray with the defensive effort.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Ball. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
The Nuggets trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bucket is good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Murray. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
6'8" with good hops, Cam Johnson. That's almost unfair, man.
Outside Garland. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. On the wing, Harden. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And let's again give him credit for knocking down free throws in such a torrid pace. He was operating in a steady groove all last season.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And it's good, 2 points. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
There's Ball with the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:21 left in the third quarter. For 3, Murray buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Denver.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Garland. The three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 11. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Holmes.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
In the corner, Harden. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. The rebound by Johnson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Watson's shot is off. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Harden scanning the floor. Oh, he nailed it.
Your Nuggets.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with James on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Wade out there with Harden. Then it's Darius Garland. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Ball in a point. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jared Allen's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Mobley comes in for Wade. Braun, he was checked in for Garland. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown, Cleveland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Points.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's LeBron. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Free throw good, James.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
A nice shot by Brown.
Come on now, that's easy money.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. They get it back. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Jokic passes to Brown. Over Mitchell. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Harden kicks to James. for the three. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
Harden against Hardaway. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic just got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the pass from Bruce Brown? This guy is the ultimate glue guy.
James against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Both free throws good from James.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Jokic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Good.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Here's Mitchell. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
Harden, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Free throw good. Brown. Murray's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts. One of the real streak scorers in the game, Donovan Mitchell, is heated up and percolating.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Hardaway against Mitchell. LeBron outside. From the arc. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
It's time now to present our player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. So it's Denver now. It's a 16-point game. Johnson right side. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. LeBron with the block.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Nance is checked in for Allen.
Larry Nance Jr.
Pass to Murray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Brown. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 27.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Christian Brown. LeBron passes to Mobley. LeBron against Valanciunas. Tries again. Now here's James. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Harden. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Cavaliers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. LeBron kicks to Mobley. Back to James. Harden outside. Fires from way outside. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this
walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid up my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Let my little brother My little boy get whatever he wants. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple of M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Not a fire or lava. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking when you treat your heart just like a. I kissed. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna unfold it. Full your emotion. Beautiful, heaven so woman. You don't know, let me know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Yeah, yeah. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Not a fire or lava. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. I just want you, my darling. You drive me insane, no girl make me feel this weight. Girl, you got your ways, girl, I might get away. Let me keep you safe in exchange, give me you my main thing. Hit the beach in LA like you a beach ball. Me and you in a Lambo truck, you started up and skirt off. Park after dark at the park by the mansion. Can't wait to get. Your heart is racing every time. Aim to fade out. That's because of girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress, love me to death when I'm a mess. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Not a fire or lava. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. I just want you, my darling. Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah, yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it LT? Was it Dante? Is it Party? Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got in the club. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on the 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pot that to the morning come. You want for the girls, they don't order some. Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey.
Is it
Stacy?
Is it
Becky?
Is it
Keisha?
Is it
Ashley?
Was it
Danny?
Is it
Party?
Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function?
Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me. Hey, how many in this club?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Chris Paul is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask you.
Here's Mobley. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. Harden outside. LeBron outside. Just 3 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. It's hauled in by Zubac. Paul for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team. And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he's good on the first of 3. The great Chris Paul. This is his second decade in the NBA. I mean, Richard, it's unreal.
Chris is still amongst the best in assist rate. And how about this? At 39 years old, he played in all 82 games. Take a note, young guys. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
The first one falls. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
There's the 3. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Paul against Mitchell. Paul passes to Beal. Back to Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got 5.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Back to Allen. Kicks it out to James. Over Bogdanovich. And that one's good by LeBron.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The 3 from Harden. Nailed from 3-point land.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden. Oh, man, it's so fun to watch.
Here's Paul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Richard, the best record in the Eastern Conference last season. But the Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
Now, here's Mitchell. Baseline try, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Showing off his skills as a shooter, Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 4th, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and the rejection by James.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
From deep Harden, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Beal with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Zubac.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's LeBron. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Beal. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Leonard. Sinks that one from a post.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
On the wing, Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Left side, Leonard. Outside, Beal. 11 feet away. Again, the Clippers.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Mitchell kicks to James. Pass to Harden. It's deflected. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by James. From past the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. LeBron against Zubats. Launches it. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by James. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Allen.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Beal against Harden. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three ball. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball against Mitchell. Here's Zubats. Outside for Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
There's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Collins comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Cleveland. And it's Dunn penetrating, and Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Lonzo Ball shooting. Bradley Beal picks one up. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Now, here's Dunn. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Shoots. And again, it's Cleveland.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Beal against Harden. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Beal from long range. Mobley with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's LeBron. Allen. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Okay, everyone, that was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Let's hear it.
And a deep 3 from Ball. And that one released in time, but no good. James Harden getting it done for the Cavaliers. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Collins in at the center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now Bogdanovich. James Harden missing on the three. Good D by Harden. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one at the line is good. And, GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Derek Jones. And Chris Paul subbed in for Bogdanovich. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Clippers trail by 5. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pulls up. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The deep 3 from Harden. Holmes kicks to Harden. Pocket 6. Over Paul. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Paul. That one goes. Count it. Paul's got 9.
Nothing too flashy. Paul gets tricky enough to throw the defense off.
Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's James outside. The kick out to Ball. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Beal's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. Ball looking over the floor. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Here's Paul. That one off the back iron and out.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's LeBron, and he really played well against Denver. Really left alone that time. And it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the Clippers call time here. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Zubac is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Dunn. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Pass to Collins. Dunn outside. And here's Collins. Covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. Didn't think that was going to go in. Dunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell, so good inside.
The little floater is so hard to stop. Mitchell gets you back on your heels, then he pulls the string.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Mitchell's shot is good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. The shot by Paul, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside, James. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. 3-ball, LeBron James.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Paul passes to Zubac. And here is Beal. He has 5. Shot to stop the run. In deep. Paul drops it in. Paul's got 13 points.
The wily vet, Paul, able to score down low.
2 minutes.
Mitchell against Dunn. A kick out to Mobley. Harden right side. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Collins.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing with 20 points. In the corner, Harden lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Out to the right wing. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Dunn. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Beal against LeBron. Good D by James.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Harden finds Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
26 seconds left in the first half of the game. They double-team Beal. Zubac, bounce pass. Outside, Beal. And it's blocked. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers on top, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting on this spectrum. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of his comfort zone.
That about right?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Mobley. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Nance, and it's LeBron at the 3 slot. Harden surveying the D. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player his age. I can see him being a Defensive Player of the Year candidate for many years to come. He is the anchor on this team.
Beal up top, guarded by Harden.
Ooh, nice hustle on defense from Harden. Showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
For the Cavaliers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Zubac, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now here's Harden. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he welcomed joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talent.
They're clearly happy to have him. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Clippers trail by 5. Beal up top. He has 7. Shoots over Garland. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Sinks the triple. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Clippers call time here.
And your Clippers,
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Clippers 3rd.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Ball kicks to James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. To halt the run. LeBron grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's LeBron. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. The rejection by Paul. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A kick out to Mobley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garland, the pass to Holmes.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the rejection by Holmes. LeBron outside. Over to the wing. Ball finds James. Shoots the three. Five on the clock. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Bogdanovich to stop the drought. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
And James throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The wide open look here for Lopez. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Here's LeBron. Shot on the wing. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by LeBron. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That shot wide open.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Stolen by Jones. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Leonard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside, Ball. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
A different look for the Clippers. Collins checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
2 minutes remaining.
James in the post. Defended by Jones. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Batum throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. Ball kicks to James. Shot clock at 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Mobley. And here's Garland for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Done. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's James, stolen by Jones. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dunn attacking.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Back to LeBron. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D. And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And that one drops.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Allen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let it roll.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Lopez from long range. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. Ball's checked in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Garland. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Clippers trail by 8. Paul kicks to Beal. Pass to Zubats. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the challenge by Leonard.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Second personal, first team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James, the bounce pass. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard dumps it down with force.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Oh, Kawhi, not afraid of the defense.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Harden inside the three-point line, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Mitchell against Paul. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. James outside. Back to Mitchell. LeBron against Collins. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Leonard. There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Beal. Ball right side. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell on the drive. Ball with a wide open look. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Clippers trail by 5. Ball outside. Good D by Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Shot clock at 5. Back to James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fires from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Clippers trail by 9. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Beal. And it's sent back by Allen.
You gotta love that. Allen is a paint protector who will challenge anyone who comes his way.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And finished off by Collins.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Mitchell passes the ball to the paint. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Over Collins. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Beal with the bucket.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Zubac. Inside, Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Cleveland turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jones checked in for Collins. Stolen by Harden. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. Jones against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Ball, no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Here's James. Good.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Thank you, Trevor. Let's make some noise.
Ball finds Beal. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Got it.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Stolen by Zubac.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here. He was determined to deliver.
Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, James Harden at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. And that's an intentional foul.
James Harden, second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Harden outside. Oh, and he got it to fall. Wow.
That's the end of the game.
Heroes on the clock as he drains the game winner.
A hero's finish, and they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in, time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got to trust in our guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long.
We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Lonzo Ball, Jarrett Allen out there with James. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Harden in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Connect missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Harden. Left side, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's about intense focus from Donovan Mitchell. That defense was outstanding. He just is better offensively.
Doncic, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Connect. Yep, that one's good. Mitchell's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Doncic. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Pass to James. Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden against Doncic. Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Ball against Reeves. Oh, rejected by Allen.
This guy is known for his rim protection. Jarrett Allen, exceptional defense.
Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The assist from LeBron James.
Here's Reeves. The Lakers call timeout. A top-flight offense in Cleveland. Doris, what makes them so formidable?
Well, generally speaking, if you are great at multiple things. They have elite shot creation in the backcourt. They have size and finishing ability up front. They can hurt you at all 3 levels of offensive opportunity. And boy, their three-point range is deep, B.A.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Toronto, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The guy with extraordinary vision, Luka Doncic with the find.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. B.A., back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Lakers trail by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Six to shoot. Reeves. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ball.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Reeves. 2 points. That one goes.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered by Connect. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Connect. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Here's Harden following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by James.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Cleveland leading by 10.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. They swipe it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Harden, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's Smart missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Harden. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 5 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland, leading by 12. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The Cavaliers lead by 12. And it's James with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Smart after the basket by Cleveland. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And it's James with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass the ball. Harden surveying the D. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Lakers trail by 13. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. James Harden out there with James. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Mitchell in at the point. So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Cleveland. Stolen by Ball. Fast break Cleveland. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Hachimura against Allen. Here's Larabia. No good. A bit long that time.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort.
Oh, my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Now here's Reeves. The quick look, no good that time. Pass the ball. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second, and with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Stripped it away. In transition, here they come. Shoots from the line. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Connect. Reeves has got 5.
Yeah, Reeves is a talented scorer. One who's adept at cashing in from the mid-range.
James finds Harden. On the wing, Harden. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Allen.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
James passes to Harden. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Vincent. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Outside Harden. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And slam dunk by James.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Fantastic Laker girl.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Lakers trail by 19. Right side Reeves. Wide open. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Harden with it. Hachimura covering. And slam dunk by James.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick and roll action.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Here's James. Following the score by Los Angeles. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. James has got 23 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Throws it up high, and it's James with the jam.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. From deep, Reeves gets the 3 ball to go. Reeves has got 8.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Pass the ball. From downtown, that one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And they're able to recover, and he's able to get it back. Ayton, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Vincent. Ayton, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. James passes to Harden. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Ball no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. It's Reeves with the drive. James with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre. Van Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it. Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And he's going for the lob. And it's James with the jam.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And here they come. From deep, here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dalton Connect. That's foul number 2 for him. Laravia checked in for Connect.
Now into lineup for Los Angeles.
Doncic against Harden. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic up top. There's the 3. LeBron with the rebound. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 29 points, 4 assists, and 9 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the...
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For 3, James. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The assist from
James has got 5 assists tonight.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Reeves. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's. James against Hachimura. Fades. It's good.
LeBron James.
James has got 31.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
How many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from 3-point range.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
It's stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Garland's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Looking to get it going. Tries again, and the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Knocks down the long J.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, got that one up quick. Doncic has got 20 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Harden can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Doncic. Here's Ayton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. And Doncic with the jam.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Releases. And another basket for Cleveland.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Doncic. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
The 3 ball. And Cleveland another 3.
This is evidence that James Harden from any spot on the floor is willing to launch and makes good on that long 3.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Over connect. Again, Cleveland scores.
You see, in pick and roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Harden. And that's good from 17 feet. Harden's got 16 points now. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Cleveland has possession. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Doncic with the assist.
James against Hachimura. with the fadeaway. The shot by James, no good. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. No one covered. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Reeves against Harden. Ball passes to Harden. Over Reeves. Rebound by the Lakers. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Left side connect. Nice D from Allen.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A+ defense.
James against Reeves. The shot off that time. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Ayton with it, picked up by Allen. Outside connect, back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Doncic is doubled. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Oh, love that energy play Reeves delivers. Managing to take the shot while being fouled.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. Cleveland working the ball around now. James finds Harden. Back to James. Launches it. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harden. Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by James.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland on top, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. So for Cleveland right now, ball is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's James Harden. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Allen in at the 5. Down low. Deflected.
And blocks like this fire balls team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Harden, the pass to James. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Harden fires away from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now here's Vincent, guarded closely. Vanderbilt inside. Allen defending. Vanderbilt, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Smart against Harden. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Vanderbilt in transition. Here's Larabia. Goes back up. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Vincent. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor. Three-pointer, Harden. Allen, the pass to James. Fades and shoots. Goes up again. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Nice shot by Harden.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Trailblazers is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And it's Smart missing.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Harden. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Smart. Here he goes. James with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Ball. Garland finds James. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Vincent. And stolen by Hayes. Vincent outside. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Vincent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Allen, the pass to Ball, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. Cleveland again missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And here's Doncic outside, and James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 5 rebounds in the game. James passes to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Garland for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Shot from the wing.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And there's James from the arc. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hayes. Over to the left wing. Here's Larabia. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
In his ball game. 2 minutes.
Vincent outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Rejected by Allen. James against Hayes. Fades away. Can't hit that one.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Count it for Vincent. There's 1:34 left in the game. Vanderbilt against James. Over Vanderbilt. The shot by James, no good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th. Inside, here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 32 points in the game. Garland, the pass to James. The 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. James deciding where to go with it. And there's a 3-second violation.
Will be 3 seconds. Lakers ball.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates and be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. See you next time.